Okay, now you should go on. Okay, yeah, I'll probably take it to your side.
For what?
Alright, working?
All right, hello. Welcome to the tank. Thank you very much for bearing with us. We've got a little lag in our live stream today. It is live theater, hybrid, and all. We are a space for emerging artists. We connect artists with free space. So that means we always need money and time. So if you have either of those, I'd love to hear from you. If you have neither of those, you're probably an artist too. In which case, I would also love to hear from you and have your work put up here at the tank with us. For today's show, please remember to keep your cell phones off and your masks up. And otherwise, have a great time. Enjoy.
Frances received the prophecy when she was 14, remembers it now at 84. Gretchen is 17, Emily is 24, Zoe is 17, Susie is 15. This lady is a trained ballerina. She dances with fun. Stage this in an actual supermarket. Watermelon, tomatoes, bananas, milk, cabbages, yogurt, butter, eggs. The velvet curtain drops amidst the supermarket and opens. It feels like a marionette show. Susie performs a ballet to something groovy, something you wouldn't normally perform ballet to. Among the watermelon, among the tomatoes, among the bananas, among the milk, among the cabbages, among the yogurt, among the butter, among the eggs, she has a lot of control. A lot of control. But at the same time, you can tell she's a little weirdo. It's not fully a ballet. It's got step and touch. It's got elbows. During the ballet, 2 other ballerinas join her, and then 2 more, and then 3 more, and then maybe 6 or something. Have them pop out of the aisles. Have them crawl out from under the depth of the cash registers. Have them dance out of the freezers. Soon, notice the ballerinas are getting a little gnarly. They're sticking the whole of their thumbs into oranges. They're eating raw cabbage with teeth like fangs. They're throwing fancy kombucha on the floor. They're juggling pomegranates. They're biting things not meant to be bit. They look like little cherubs while doing this, and among it all, they're still dancing. At moments where trumpets blare, or whatever the song has, the ballerinas should create tableaus. There's love in this dancing, tenderness, and also something yucky, something real yucky. The highway, almost desert, moonlight, the slight drone of the Santa Ana winds, sometimes the headlights of a car, pulsing like a dream. Frances appears on the conveyor belt. There's some soot on her boots, and her dress is a tiny bit scorched at the end, but this is almost missable.
I'm 13 and I'm smashing my snot into the carpet. Okay, it's phlegm. I have a goblin in my throat and it's kicking my asthma, so I vomit up phlegm when I cough.
Headlights. Frances squints through them. A gust of wind, and the car has passed.
But I'm also wearing my favorite raincoat. It's pale pink. It's the kind with sleeves you fold over. I tell my mother the jacket would look better if I had a nose piercing. She says, no. I am eating popcorn on the floor and I am cuffing into my jacket and I am taking the phlegm and I have nowhere to put it, so I smash it on the carpet. No one sees. It goes from green to yellow to white in seconds. It starts to look like maybe someone smashed some gum into the carpet. That's okay. Sometimes people smash gum into the carpet. Nobody smashed snot But I am 13 with nowhere to put my stomp but the carpet. I'm 13 on the floor of this movie theater waiting for a matinee of some children movie to start. I have snuck out of school. I can never afford a ticket for the nighttime movie. The Santa Ana winds have not been kind to me today. They're filling up my throat, giving the goblet in my cup. I'm waiting for the movie on the floor of this theater. This is one of those fancy theaters. This is one of those fancy theaters where you can't bring your popcorn in. You have to eat on the floor outside. You have to watch people, business people, moms in tracksuits, moms in khakis, college students who work at Chili's. You have to watch them walk past the glass that keeps that fancy movie theater from the rest of them all. They look at me like a fishbowl. I want to say to them, hey little fish, but it's more like maybe they know I smashed my snot in the carpet. They're all looking funny at me. I am also waiting for nighttime. I am waiting for the movie to be over and to walk past the high school for a little bit. I am waiting to walk past the high school and see if I can see kids on bikes, kids making out, kids running track. I am waiting for nighttime so a great big chill can come in. The desert heat has been giving me a rash and giving me a gobbling and giving me... I am waiting for nighttime. To sneak into my house, to skip dinner, to watch TV, to eat a whole roll of Oreos, to not brush my teeth, to watch the full moon, and to hear a coyote howl, and to fall asleep like that. Wearing only my sports bra and underwear, like 20-year-old women do, like pretty women do, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get an urge to drink wine. And I'll actually like the taste of wine, and I'll pour myself a glass and I'll feel like a full adult. I am waiting to be alone in my house all night. I am waiting for the moment before you're kidnapped in the middle of the night, not by UFOs, not by time-traveling medieval knights. I am waiting for something really, really sinister. And then a popcorn kernel gets stuck in my throat, and I start coughing a lot, and people are looking, and I'm fine, but people are looking.
3 cars drive by. 1, 2, 3, fast. The real supermarket. Daytime, early, right before opening. Gretchen stretches her hands across the register. Look, there are mangoes, there are blackberries, there are Gretchen's hands. Zoe examines them. There are paper cups of coffee on the register that neither of them has touched. There are 2 little plastic battery-powered fans. One pink on Gretchen's register, one purple on Zoe's. The overhead fan is letting out a dull, dry, warm wind.
My hands are becoming like my mother's.
How?
Well, you know my mother.
I don't know her hands.
Yes, you do.
I don't look at her hands.
Everyone looks at everyone's hands.
No, I'm more invested in feet.
Feet?
You? No, not feet. Like shoes. Like I'm very interested in where shoes point.
Where they point.
Yeah, it's like this means I'm in love with you.
I can't see.
Is Bob in yet?
No.
See, this means I'm in love with you. But if I do this means I'm not in love with you.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. People position their bodies toward the people that they love.
No, nobody thinks about that.
I do all the time. It's like, you'd be surprised by how many people are in love with me.
She grabs the purple fan from her register and puts it to her neck. Sweat drips.
But look, I do have my mother's hands. They're all long and have spots of blue.
Your hands are cold.
No, they're not. They're very warm. Everything about me is very warm.
No, actually, they're very cold. Have you ever touched yourself? Like your hands. I mean your hands.
You don't need to touch your hands to feel your hands.
Here, see, cold.
Is your coffee cold yet?
Can you just take some ice from the freezer?
Bob will kill us.
No, Bob will kill me. Let him kill me. I'd rather die with a nice iced coffee than live as a sweat monster.
Zoe places Gretchen's hands over her coffee. She rubs Gretchen's hands together. Susie enters in her street clothes. She wears a backpack, a pair of ballet shoes attached to it.
Hey guys!
What are you doing?
Warming your hands.
Ew, don't do that.
Why?
Hey guys.
You only warm your hands with people you're going to have sex with.
That's not true.
Yeah, you did that when we went out with Trent.
No.
Yes.
Guys.
No, I like it when people I'm gonna have sex with warm my butter for me. My butter, for me. I don't warm anything ever.
What does that mean? Warm your butter?
Guys.
Step number 1, a person has to take me to a place where I can eat bread before dinner. And step number 2, they have to, out of their own volition, without my prompting, take a pat of butter and warm it in their hands for me.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's not a thing that people do for people.
Hey guys.
Oh! Oh my god! Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Hi. I have to go clock in.
Susie exits.
Stop.
Oh my god, she is so weird.
She's not. She's just homeschooled.
She actually isn't, and she actually is so weird. She's like so aggressive. She's like super aggressive. She's like, get me out of here kind of aggressive.
That's not a thing.
Dude, she like hates us.
No, she doesn't.
She like hates me, but she's like obsessed with you.
Zoe, stop. She's right in there.
Oh, I fucking hate polyester. I hate it. Let me wear a fucking tank top, Bob, you know? Like, customers would probably buy more produce anyways if I wore a fucking tank top.
Is your coffee cold yet?
Try your fucking coffee.
Gretchen sniffs her coffee, then places a hand over it, still warm. Susie enters in her work uniform.
Hey.
Hey.
I was gonna reorganize the magazines.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. You should reorganize the magazines.
Unless one of you has reorganized them already.
No.
No?
Oh, cool. I'm just gonna go ask Bob if that's what he wants me to do.
Okay. Okay, have fun.
Susie exits. Gretchen begins to set up for the day.
Oh my god, she is so passive aggressive. Unless one of you has.
Shut up.
Who even cares about how the magazines are organized? Like, who the fuck is coming in here being like, you guys should organize the magazines in this way? Is Bob even in yet? Oh god, if that motherfucker came through the back of my paycheck, I swear to God.
He said that no one had reorganized them, so we're all dead.
So, Suze, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was actually really great. The weather was really nice, so I thought about going to the beach.
Did you go?
No, I thought about it, but I didn't.
Okay, cool, Susie.
What did you guys do? Go to any parties or dates or things?
We don't just date and go to parties.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we do go to parties and we do go on dates, but that's not all we are, just to like clear the air, just to get the record straight. I actually went to wine country with my mom.
Oh, that's cool.
It was actually really boring because she wouldn't even let me drink. She had to go to some like stupid art gallery thing, and I actually really like art. Like, I want to be an artist or whatever. I would be if I could be, you know, like Pablo Picasso, but not Pablo Picasso. Obviously not Pablo Picasso because he's like gross. But like this art gallery was just like old lady jewelry. Like that's not even art.
Oh, did they hand make it?
What?
Did the old ladies was the jewelry handmade?
I don't know.
I didn't really do anything this weekend. I did homework, and then me and a friend went to the movies Saturday night.
Oh, was it you and Zoe?
What?
Did you guys go together?
I just told you I was in wine country.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know.
I just told you I was in wine country like all weekend.
Oh, sorry.
Gretchen looks at a clock mounted on the wall.
You know, Gretchen and I don't hang out all the time.
What?
Gretchen and I aren't like attached at the hip. We're not a clique, you know? Like we mostly hang out at work and like some Fridays, but we have our own lives. You just think that we're attached at the hip because we're like really close work friends.
Oh,
Gretchen is really absorbed in this clock. Susie reorganizes the magazines. Zoe presses the fan all over herself. Eventually, the hands of the clock move and Gretchen unlocks the front doors. She exits to the back. After a minute, Shania Twain begins to play over the loudspeakers. Gretchen re-enters.
there's a moment right before Shania Twain, and when the doors are unlocked, I like it.
I thought you were gonna say something poetic.
I just like it.
Gretchen waits eagerly behind the cash register. Zoe imitates her. Gretchen makes a face at her.
I understand it, Susie. I like that moment too.
Susie, you should really pick that shit up off the floor. A customer could walk in at any moment and you would seem really unprofessional. Like, I don't care. I like totally don't care. but a customer might.
Oh, right.
Susie starts to bundle magazines in her arms. She places them in their respective racks. Gretchen stares out the window, waiting. Zoe moves to the front doors. She starts to do a little dance to the song on the radio.
Okay, G, out there. The maroon car. 1, 2, 3.
Gretchen strains herself to see outside the window.
I'm ready. Bachelor number 1.
Pube stash?
Yeah, totally. A little Burt Reynolds, don't you think?
No, absolutely not.
You're not adventurous at all. You're gonna end up married to some guy who wears button downs and says things like Mondays am I right?
I am not.
That's your husband. That's totally your husband. Okay, bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 2. Where you at?
It's 7 a.m. It's too early for bachelors.
How would you even know?
I just know.
Eventually, the Shania Twain song ends. A Christmas song takes its place. A Michael Bublé vomit type one. Maybe it's the one to sing with Shania Twain.
Jesus fucking Christ, Bob. It's July.
Susie bobs her head to the song.
Here comes bachelor number 2. Gee, look. Bachelor number 2. Ooh, and he's a skater. Wait. Gretchen, wait. What? That's Lewis. That's motherfucking Lewis. Oh my god, is he gonna come in here? He cannot come in here.
Relax. He's not gonna come in here. He's just standing around to fuck with
He knows I work here.
I know. He's just an asshole.
He's friends with my brother.
What?
He's friends with my brother. Look, he's sweet. When I was maybe 11, he'd come over and have sleepovers at our house. He told me I had a nice butt.
Oh my god.
He also told me through the bathroom door while I was
Oh
taking a
my
shower,
God.
and then he said he'd stick his fingers
Oh
up my
my God.
underwear and
Oh
take
my
my but then he told me to not tell anyone who told me that.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. He's like super emotionally intelligent. He's like an asshole, but he's like super emotionally intelligent. He has sisters. There's no way he would say that.
Oh, I was in the shower, so it was kind of muffled. Maybe he didn't say it.
Zoe watches an unseen Lewis fade around the parking lot. Susie tries to make the magazines look neat.
It would really make me feel better if you'd offer to beat him up.
I'll beat him up.
Susie starts to exit toward the back.
Stop.
So wish I had gut confidence.
The doors ding open, a big whiff of Santa Ana air. The cars burning. The wind blows all the magazines off the racks. Frances enters. A moment. The girls look at her. She looks at all the girls. It's like a Renaissance painting. All the magazines on the floor.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Frances exits to another aisle. She leaves a trail of soot behind her, almost missable. Susie re-enters with a cart full of soup cans. She begins to stock the soup. Gretchen picks up the magazines. Zoe goes back to looking at the window.
Fuck.
What?
Fuck, you might have seen me.
Wait, did he actually?
I don't know.
Get away from the doorstep.
No.
Frances re-enters.
Did you move the dairy out?
What?
Your dairy out. It was in a different place last time. Where is it now?
The dairy aisle has always been where the dairy aisle has been.
Okay, where is it?
Aisle
Thank you.
Frances exits to aisle 10.
OMG, now you've embarrassed me in front of a customer.
10. What?
Like, I didn't know where aisle 10 is, and I do. I was distracted. Lewis was distracting me. He's trying to get inside my brain. He's trying to be a little worm inside my brain. But guess what, Lewis? I'm still going to New York fucking City for college, and you'll still be here skating in circles and playing video games and getting way too high at community college parties.
Susie stocks soup. Gretchen counts change. Wait a good 30 seconds. Let us see a routine.
My brain feels like poison. I can feel him inside my brain.
Get away from the doors.
Zoe waits 10 more seconds. And then she returns to her register. Susie walks past the doors during her stocking. She exits.
Oh my fucking god, he totally looked up when Susie passed by. He's not even here to taunt me, he's here to finger Susie.
Zoe!
Sorry.
Okay, it's working now.
What?
The coffee, it's working. It's cold.
You liar, I just burned my tongue.
You're so performative.
What?
You're so performative. You love to burn your tongue on things. You think it makes you soft.
Okay, I don't even know how to begin to respond to that.
Susie re-enters with bananas. The phone rings at the register. It is an old phone. An old-ass phone to communicate with the office. Zoe picks it up. Susie takes a banana and pretends to be on the other line with Zoe. It is really weird.
Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, but for sure. Okay, go on, I'm listening. Okay, yeah. Okay, bye.
Hey, Zoe, you want my banana phone?
No.
I can't put it back on the display now. I broke it.
Then eat it, Susie.
Susie starts shelving the bananas.
Is that?
Yeah, he's watching the fucking monitors.
Then shh.
There's no audio. He was just like, stay at your post. And I post. Pay attention. It's a fuck horse Bob.
Frances re-enters.
Do you need to check out?
No, thank you.
She exits. The doors ding, hot winds. There's ash on the floor.
That was so weird.
In the bathroom, at home, moonlight, cardboard window, flowy, dreamy, transparent curtains, leaves. Gretchen brushes her teeth on top of the produce, some sort of ethereal music, maybe playing from a stereo inside her bedroom. It is chilly at night. It is desert. She brushes her teeth. She brushes her teeth. She brushes her teeth. She puts her toothbrush down, stares at herself in the invisible mirror. She makes all sorts of slow, scary faces at herself. She's attempting to become scarier than any rapist, murderer, burglar, stalker, or math teacher that could enter this bathroom right now. She gets weird. She contorts her face, her whole body. The music takes a strange turn, a strange drop. Everything strobes, everything gets smoky, everything gets colorful, and Gretchen is contorting her whole body. A ballerina appears with a match. A second ballerina appears with a match. A third ballerina appears with a match. They are far off. They are in all sorts of parts of the grocery store, but we should almost miss them. Throughout the scene, the ballerina gets spookier and spookier, and also more and more invisible. Gretchen is not dancing. She's trying to examine her body in this mirror. She's trying to get scary. Then the music no longer takes up the whole room. Gretchen is as close to the mirror as she can get to it. Maybe her knee is on top of the sink. She's making a fang face in the mirror. She's kind of freaking herself out. She decides to pop a pimple. Big gust of wind, leaves pour in. Emily's face appears in the window.
I love these winds. They make me feel like a witch.
Emily pulls her body up over the window and crawls into the sink. She sits.
Hello.
She dramatically takes off her too heavy coat and drops it in the bathtub.
Hey, if you were a burglar, would you be scared if I made this face?
Gretchen makes a face at her. It's not as spooky as the faces she's made before.
I don't know. Do it again.
Gretchen does this time, but she's self-conscious.
What's the scenario here?
What?
Like, am I just like walking into your living room and you're there on the sofa making that face? What's the context?
I guess the context is you climbing through my bathroom window at 11 p.m. while I'm brushing my teeth.
Ah, then no, I wouldn't be scared.
Why?
Because if I crawled into your bathroom through the window while I could see you making faces in the mirror, I wouldn't be here to burglarize you. I couldn't just like take your stuff and leave, you know? I'd be here for you, baby.
Gross.
No, it doesn't have to be gross. No, God, I didn't mean like a rapist.
Wait,
It
were
could be
you
like,
actually making
it could be
this
like
in
I was
the
just, happened to be sitting in a tree nearby, and I saw how beautiful you look with your finger pinning back your nose, and you look like some sort of cake demon. And I could have fallen in love with you, and I'm here to take you as my bride.
That sounds non-consensual.
Not if I get you Stockholm syndrome.
Another giant gust of wind. The ballerinas do something weird, still, and breathy. Emily sticks her arms out as it passes.
I'm a witch.
Do you smell smoke?
No, but also I can't really smell. Okay, so I have called you here.
To my bathroom?
Yes, to your own bathroom. Because Bob is obsessed with me and he gave me Employee of the Month again.
Congrats.
Yeah, which basically means that he gives me this like weird handshake where I'm like, dude, stop sweating so much. And then he invites me to his car because of that weird thing about his office. And then he shows me pictures of his ex-wife when she was younger. And I'm like, Bob, you are so sad. And then he like gives me the keys to the front door and he winks at me and I'm like, okay, Bob.
What does that mean?
It means We are partying among the watermelon tonight, and we are communicating with the supermarket ghosts.
The supermarket ghost?
Fuck yeah, Gretchen, the supermarket ghost. I mean, do you remember that lady who had a stroke in aisle 3 last year?
She lived.
Okay, yeah, but like the ghost version of herself that, she was before she had the stroke is still there. Gretchen, ghosts! Ghosts! And we can listen to anything that isn't Shania Twain!
I kind of like Shania Twain.
Everybody kind of likes Shania Twain, but we have the power to listen to anything.
I swear, I smell smoke.
Gretchen! I am asking you to a supermarket seance.
It's a seance now?
It has always been a seance.
Well, can I invite Zoe?
Zoe's not mature enough for a seance.
Zoe's 3 months older than me. And she's like my best friend. She's like my best work friend.
Whoa, excuse me?
She's like my best work friend who's my age.
Another big gust of wind. Each time the ballerina blows out a match.
It's spooky hour. It's time. I am gonna take off my sweater and rub all the kiwis on my neck so that when customers buy kiwis, they will also be buying the scent of my neck.
Something's on fire.
My heart is on fire.
The highway, closer to the desert, giant cardboard moon, big red velvet curtains, a tumbleweed across the road. Christmas music again, softer, almost muffled. Frances kneels on the conveyor belt. There is soot smeared on her knees. Her dress is scorched, a little higher up this time.
I have often looked for a prophecy inside aisle 3s. Sometimes aisle 3s are the paper towels, sometimes they are the bananas. I sit there and I wait to take a shower in one. I don't know what kind of prophecy I'm looking for. I don't know what to do when shopping carts come through with moms and babies hanging off the sides, with old women in the middle of a Thursday afternoon, with men. I wait in aisle 3, and I keep waiting even if someone asks me if they can help me with something. In my neighbor's driveway, under all the Christmas lights and under all the Santas on roofs, I felt stupid. I did this with straight knees, ran into my neighbor's driveway, felt rocks in me. I did this palms up to the Virgin. It's hard to remember what a straight knee is like because we don't get them after we turn 17. We develop knees that are more bone than skin. My street used to be a festival of lights, but now in my neighbor's driveway, with the nativity, people only drive by. Everyone's gotten old. Now I live on a street that looks like a desert fell on top of Winter Wonderland. A group of teenagers drive by for me in the nativity. I keep my palms up.
A car rushes by. Gravel sprays Frances. Desert dust sprays Frances.
I think it's to say, I'm so fine with myself that I can keep my palms up. The group of teenagers soar through the Santa Ana winds. The same Santa Ana winds that are rightful leaves through my hair at this exact moment. They don't honk, they don't laugh. The car doesn't even slow down or speed up. I have become invisible and 10 feet tall in the same instant. So I asked the 16-year-old virgin with the baby Jesus in her arms, where is my prophecy? This plastic Bridget doesn't answer me. I sit in the hot winds on a cold night and I remember that my palms are up to speak to a hollow paint chip mannequin. I stop going to aisle 3s. No, I go to one aisle 3. I get really high 3 nights after Thanksgiving the next year, and I wander into a Lucky's with my 5 friends, and we go shopping for images.
There's almost the light of something that is almost a UFO.
Images of pies, images of shrimp platters, perfect fruit baskets, and I search for a box of mac and cheese. It is 3 a.m., and I run past all men unboxing breadcrumbs and cornstarch, and I almost slip on the freshly hot floor, and I turn to aisle 6, to aisle 7, to aisle 11, all the way back to aisle 1 and then 2, and then in aisle 3, a mirage of mac and cheese. Kraft, Annie's, Lucky's very own brand. It is like a holy beam of light. It is like a love story or a pot of gold. I received 3 boxes, and still no prophecy.
The supermarket in the afternoon, still steamy hot. Zoe has a tub of pistachios at her register. She sticks both her hands in, takes them out, and lets them run through her fingers. Gretchen wipes down the windows. Susie sets up a display for the 4th of July. Frances is in aisle 3. We almost don't notice her.
What kind of seance?
What do you mean, what kind of seance?
Like a successful one or a not successful one?
I don't know. I didn't end up going. I was tired.
Okay, someone climbs through your bathroom window, invites you to a seance in your place of work after hours, and you don't go.
I was really tired.
Your memoir is gonna be so boring.
Susie steps back and looks at her display.
Oh no.
Gretchen and Zoe look up.
Does this look like mauve to you? It's supposed to be red, white, and blue, but the blue kind of looks like mauve.
I have no idea what mom is.
It's like that. It's like that color.
It doesn't look like mauve, but it doesn't really look blue either. Sorry, Susie.
Susie looks like she might cry. Zoe looks at Gretchen like, oh my god, look, oh my god, this is so awkward. This takes about 5 seconds, then Susie sucks up her snot.
It's fine. I'm anti-capitalist anyways.
Since when?
Since the community college classes.
But you're working in a supermarket.
So are you saying since you work in a supermarket that you're a capitalist?
No.
I'm also taking a ballet class there. I'm learning to train my feet.
To do what?
To tiptoe.
Emily enters from the back carrying boxes of popsicles. She starts putting them into freezers. She shouts so Gretchen can hear her. Zoe notices an invisible Lewis in the parking lot.
Gretchen, you missed the best seance of all time last night. I touched every kiwi in this place, every single fucking kiwi.
Zoe, away from the doors, does some sort of exercise with her arms.
Zoe, you look crazy. No offense, but you look crazy.
I have to exercise. I have to exercise right now or they will start to droop.
What will?
My thighs will start to droop.
Then why are you doing it with your arms?
What?
Emily finishes putting the popsicles away. She moves towards the kiwis, performatively for Gretchen.
Why are you moving your arms like that if the exercise is supposed to stop your thighs?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Hey, Gretchen,
Something about the
guess
floor.
what is
Something
this
about
kiwi?
bikini.
I don't know. Rubbed it on your neck?
I rubbed it on my fucking neck.
Fuck you, Lewis. I just want to have sex with you. I just want to have sex with you and then move to New York City and never see you again. I just want to have a pregnancy scare so that you have to get involved in my life and take me to the doctor and hang out with me in your Camry and you are so concerned about my well-being. Gretchen, should I take a pregnancy test?
No.
Oh my god. I feel it. I feel a baby inside of me. Give me a pregnancy test.
That's probably a sympathetic pregnancy.
Well, why am I sympathetic?
Sorry, I meant placebo pregnancy. Sorry, I meant placebo.
Susie is putting whatever object the color mauve is occupying all over the window displays, a sort of rebellion.
If it makes you feel any better, he probably thinks about you all the time. He probably goes home at night and lies in his bed, pulls up your Instagram, looks at all your photos from when you first got on Instagram so he can be all like, oh, happier times.
I had frizzy hair when I first got an Instagram. Frizzy hair!
Stop yelling!
Oh,
I seriously can't take it when you yell.
let me take a pregnancy test. Let me.
They're like $37.
I'm not pregnant. I just got my period.
If a man saw you right now, that would be so bad because the man would be like, this is what women act like when they're alone, and then they would legalize misogyny. That would be so bad.
Susie, I do not know you like that for you to talk to me like that.
Zoe, I'm gonna tell you the secret to being a woman.
The secret to being a woman.
Yes, the secret to being a woman.
My mom says the secret to being a woman is you can have any guy you want. All you have to do is ask.
That's not the secret. That's not the secret. The secret to being a woman is that you have to look this
Lewis.
You have to look this Lewis right in the eyes, and you have to give him a look like this. Do you know what this says?
No.
This look says, I am more power than you will ever be. Like, I will eat you alive. Like, I will cut off all 10 fingers and all 10 thumbs and feed them to my dogs. That is what you can expect from me. That is the kind of power you can expect from me. Like, I will do all of that metaphorically. like I'll do that with my body or my darkness or my sexuality or whatever.
I think you mean 10 toes. You said all 10 fingers and all 10 thumbs, and I think you meant to say 10 toes.
Which does not matter! Thank you, I guess. But I'm talking power, Gretchen. I still have power when I say 10 thumbs when I mean 10 toes.
Okay.
I used to hang out with this guy who told me that I was like a genius and that he wanted to fuck my mind. And it was after the opening of one of my plays, and we were just sitting on my bed, and he started kissing my forehead. And I think he was trying to kiss my brain. And he was like, I want to fuck your mind. Like in that voice, with his eyes all invested. And I thought, this is my power. My power is transferring genius to you by way of fucking my mind. Okay, that is a bad example. Actually, I had a headache in the morning and my left eye was all red, and I tried to write something in the afternoon and I couldn't. And I think I still have writer's block. And he's got some fucking poetry residency. So I think he may have fucked the genius out of me. Well, now I'm mad.
Zoe squats with her arms out. Susie performatively stares at the mall, wanting Zoe's attention.
This color reminds me of something really crazy. Like, wow, something really crazy, guys.
What? What is so crazy, Susie?
It's kind of embarrassing. Like, I'm really embarrassed to say it.
Zoe holds her hands in front of her knees and runs in place. She doesn't let her knees slap her hands in place. She slaps her hands with her knees, a half-assed exercise. Gretchen watches this. Susie waits for Zoe to look at her. She never does. Emily goes back to the kiwis. She digs her hand into the crates, rubs the fuzz on her hands, almost as if she's stamping a new lipstick color on her hand. Gretchen looks out the window, waiting for customers, waiting. Susie brings them all with her into the aisles. She enters aisle 3. Frances is sitting there, hugging her knees to her chest. She has smeared a little soot on her neck.
Ah! Do you need to move?
No, the customer is always right.
I can move.
Are you having an anxiety attack?
What?
People don't usually sit on floors like that in a public setting unless they're having an anxiety
I
attack.
am not having an anxiety attack.
Okay. Are you having a nervous breakdown?
No, look, I can just.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to. The customer is always right. So if you're sitting here on the floor, then I guess you're right.
Thank you.
It's not really a thanking situation, but also thank you for saying thank you.
Susie shifts to her feet to leave, then shifts them back, then doesn't know what to do with them.
Are you praying?
No.
Oh. Okay. I don't pray either.
Frances puts her head against her knees. Susie waits. A good 30 seconds. Susie gets increasingly unnerved, and then...
Are you going to bomb us?
What? No!
Oh, okay.
Susie pulls up her decorations.
What color do you think this is?
Frances stares at Susie for a moment, debating to answer, and then...
Blue?
Really? What kind of statement do you think it means if I'm putting up red, white, and blue everywhere in this store?
That it's almost the 4th of July?
Okay, but what if I put up red, white, and mauve?
I don't know.
Because I don't want people to think that I'm doing some piece of performance art or a social experiment, because I'm not. I think Bob just accidentally got mauve instead of blue.
It looks blue to me.
Or like some new color where people can't tell if it's mauve or blue. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bothering you.
No, I'm not even meditating or anything. I just thought if I did this, that maybe it would work better. But I'm not even really doing anything.
What would work better?
Emily pops a kumquat on Gretchen's cash register.
I'm trying to.
Guess where I put this kumquat?
I'm trying to receive a prophecy.
Against your neck.
No.
Are you an oracle?
Under my armpit. Armpits are the most sensual part of the body because nobody really gets turned on by other people's
What?
armpits. So they're very intimate, and only certain people get access to my armpit. And also this kumquat.
An oracle, like in Greek mythology.
How can you tell which kumquat?
I think I know which group I let have a very sensual experience with me.
Were you on acid last night?
No. You don't have to do acid and admire and exfoliate with fruit and also with ghosts.
So
Can I watch you?
Certain kinds of ghosts, like ghosts that weren't strictly dead, but once inhabited the spirit of a person still living.
Receive the prophecy.
Like Scientology?
No, not like Scientology.
Okay.
I think it's really fucked up that you didn't invite me to the seance.
Have you received it
If
yet?
you want to dance with ghosts, you have to want to dance with ghosts.
What?
Have you received the prophecy?
Don't. No, I'm also very hungover.
I still think it's fucked up. Like, I would have liked to be kidnapped in the middle of the night and take acid and communicate with ghosts. Like, I could have written about it in my diary.
Oh, I did not take acid.
Maybe I have to recreate my environment.
What environment?
Zoe moves to the freezers, opens them, pulls up her hair, and turns her back to the open freezer.
I got a prophecy in this app, I'm pretty sure, when I was 14, and I could really use another one right now.
Why? Are you dying?
No!
Gretchen's phone at the register rings.
Are you having a midlife crisis?
Hello? Oh, hi, yeah. No, I can, yeah, no, the fan still works. Yeah, no, we're really grateful.
Will you
I'm
die
really
at
grateful.
68?
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah, maybe. I need to focus. I need to recreate the environment. First of all, you were not there. And then I saw, I was looking at the yogurt. Yeah, I was looking at the yogurt.
he's watching.
What kind of yogurt?
Vanilla, I think?
He's watching us.
Greek yogurt?
Bob is convinced that your sweat
Vanilla.
is gonna
He's
get
so
on
concerned about my sweat, is he? He would love to have my
You
sweat
should
all
just
over the
do
french
that.
fries.
You can't
Fucking
just put me in
pervert,
that
fucking
position.
Satanist, fucking former altar boy.
Zoe, shut up!
Zoe, shut the fuck up for one fucking second, okay?
Just don't do that. I'm sorry, just don't do that.
And then,
That's probably all I can tell you.
You're being a bad friend. I'm having a bad week and you're being a bad friend. I could just crawl inside this freezer right now, okay? I could just crawl inside the freezer and you just have to deal with it. I'm sorry, but you just have to deal with it. Like, I might be getting stalked by these stupid video cameras and Lewis, mainly Lewis, which is sort of in a fun way, but I'm also heartbroken.
Zoe takes a bag of french fries and sticks it down her shirt. She moves back to the cash register. Gretchen looks up at a video camera. She starts touching her body, like she's not sure how to be in it. She tries to be a little scared to the video camera, but it comes across a little sexy. This freaks her out. She opens up the freezer, lets the cold, cold, cold air on her back. She turns around to close the freezer door, sees something inside she's never seen before, and pulls out a dollhouse. Freaky. Nighttime, party music, muffled, 4th of July. Zoe with cartons and cartons of eggs. She eggs a house. Dollhouse. Susie takes a ballet at the community college at night. She is almost entirely invisible to us. Susie and the ballerinas perform a dance that is almost entirely invisible to us. They climb the shelves and become the ghosts in Gretchen's trees. Gretchen is no longer there, just the dollhouse. Everything is monstrous. A ballerina lights a match and holds it up. This is very scary. Fireworks. Gretchen climbs a rooftop. Zoe on the roof. The ballerina remains, holding up the match.
I egged a house. I don't even know if it was his house, I just wanted to egg something. Okay, I egged a whole row of houses. I egged a whole row of houses. I didn't even care who lived in the row of houses. I egged every single one. And I felt like Uma Thurman. I felt like some hot chick in a movie who murders people and everyone forgives her because she's so hot. I think that's empowerment.
It smells like fire up here.
Illegal fireworks.
It smells very close.
Last year, Amanda got hit in the face and her eyebrows got seared off.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, I'm not mad at you. Yeah.
Sorry.
I just feel like my brain is poisoned right now. I feel like someone is underneath my skin and I can't get them out. I feel like half a person. I feel dead. Dead, 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 dead. dead.
Yeah.
More fireworks. The girls watch the fireworks for a full minute, knees to chest or legs off the edge of the rooftop. Everything gets dark. Match remains. Dark. Match remains. A little campfire in aisle 3. Frances sits. She sets up camp.
I've been to 8 grocery stores off my route on 180. In one, where the watermelons have been cracked open, I found fingers. Not any fingers, not anyone's fingers, my own. I want to see the future again. I want the advantage of knowing the future again. I want it. When I was 14, I was called to lead a revolution, and I never did it. You can never tell anyone that.
Susie appears among the yogurt, terrifying. She's been here the whole time, still in her ballet outfit. Frances has been talking to her. We just haven't been noticing. The eyes of ballerinas appear throughout the aisles, hungry. Soot rains down from the sky in an aisle we don't use much, like a waterfall. Something transforms. The fire is far away, get closer. Desert. Big cardboard moon. The highway close, heard but not seen. A giant gust of Santa Ana winds. Gretchen stands on the conveyor belt.
There's something about me that's on fire. It's like in the back of my throat. It's dust, maybe. I know that my heart's never been on fire. Something big is about to happen to me, and it's not love. I've been alone for so long in this body. I can feel my muscles, the insides of them, and they're like spoiled milk. Something out there is watching me, and it's like a wolf with yellow eyes. It's like all these eyes in dark spaces just looking. I am looked at, but it isn't big, it isn't grand. It isn't being on a hot, sweaty dance floor and noticing someone special has been watching you dance for so long. It isn't an ache or a longing or a story to tell. I'm waiting for something really sinister to happen. Like for something to reach out and attack me, to drag me by my feet to its lair. But it's not going to come.
Way off the highway, a light in the dollhouse window turns on.
Maybe I'm the kind of sexy that is only watched. I'm the kind of sexy that is always alone. And that sucks so much. I want my brain to be poisoned too, the way Zoe's is. But she's the kind of sexy that happens to, and I'm the kind of sexy that gets caught up in the really sinister kind of sex. And not real sex, just unbearable, not satisfying eye fucking from someone I can never see. Just ghost. Someone invisible is sending me signals. My gut hurts so much right now. I feel like going to the hospital so they can just cut it out of me. Maybe that's the right move. Maybe the invisible something wants me to transform into something invisible too, like a social experiment. Maybe I'd be okay with that.
The supermarket the next morning, sweaty hot. The smells of fires raging 3 hours away. No one is in. It's so quiet and so dark, we're like, oh, this is eerie and weird and scary. Gretchen enters, carrying the dollhouse. She doesn't turn on the lights. She brings the dollhouse back to the freezer where she got it. She opens up the door, shoves the dollhouse in, closes the freezer door. She looks up at the video camera. Frances is hiding in the freezer. They lock eyes. Gretchen smells smoke. Zoe rushes in and slams the front doors behind her. She holds them tight like something is going to rush in. Gretchen turns. Frances disappears.
Don't turn on the lights.
I wasn't going to.
Okay, good.
Something warm and red is licking up the air outside. Things get hotter in the supermarket.
His car is here, like in the parking lot. I think he's trying to send me messages through my brain. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I didn't tell you this, but last week I came home and on my bed, I swear there was like a butt print on my bed, and no one goes into my room. And I hadn't sat on my bed that day, and I made my bed and there was a butt print. And I was just like, Something really sinister must be happening.
Sure.
And then I saw the shadows of someone's feet under my closet door, and I don't know. Just, I realized in that moment that the air smelled like him. I think he was in my bedroom.
Oh. I don't know.
I think he was. Well, I don't know. I think the spirit of him was. And then the next day at school, he totally ignored me. But he's always here in the fucking parking lot, and just like, 15 minutes ago, I saw his car here, no Lewis, just his car, and I couldn't find him anywhere. I don't know if I want him to notice me, or if I want him to stay the fuck away. I want to love him, but he's poisoned my brain, I think, and that's irredeemable, so I set his car on fire.
You what?
Gretchen moves to the window, watches with Zoe as a car in flames gets bigger and bigger.
I promise in 20 seconds I'll put it out, I promise.
They watch together, the car on fire.
Zoe, I promise, 10 more seconds.
They watch, and then after 10 seconds, Zoe rushes out of the doors. Gretchen watches. Zoe returns. Zoe has soot on the palm of her hands.
Jesus Christ. Gretchen, you're like standing in the dark. Do you think I'm going crazy?
Susie rushes in with her backpack.
There's a smoking car in the parking lot. The air outside is covered in smoke. It's in the back of my lungs.
Susie, calm down. It was probably some anarchist or
I
something.
forgot my inhaler at home today. I didn't feel the snot in the back of my throat. I want to hack but I'm not going to because that would be rude, but I want to.
Gross.
We should probably call someone about it.
What?
That's the responsible thing to do.
You think I'm crazy? Oh God, what if it was someone else's car?
Whose car?
You think it was someone else's car?
No, I don't know, I mean maybe.
Whose car?
You don't even know if it was his car.
Stop yelling at me! I'm not yelling! You guys! Whose car?
Whose car? You are so intolerable, Susie. You're so fucking homeschooled and nosy and Zoe. You're being mean.
Zoe is about to, or already is, bursting with tears. Smoke from outside trickles under the doors.
Ah! It is so dark in here. Fuck you. Just turn on the lights or something.
She runs out the back. Gretchen and Susie stand there. The room fills with smoke.
Susie, your lungs.
It's fine.
But you don't have
I said it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You don't have to apologize.
Is she gonna come back? It's a 3-person shift day. She has to come back.
Susie pushes open the doors.
Maybe you should turn on the lights.
Gretchen goes to turn on the lights. The lights boom into the room. The smoke fills and unfills the room, a little cycle. Susie closes her eyes and takes a little breath, her ritual, waiting for Cheryl Crow's If It Makes You Happy plays over the loudspeakers. Susie deflates a little. Gretchen returns.
I was waiting. Are you allowed to do this?
Bob's taking a personal vacation. He sent an email this morning and then left a note on the time clock.
So you're not gonna play Shania Twain?
Thought I'd switch it up. I don't know.
Okay. Bob's on a personal vacation?
Yeah.
Gretchen looks up at the surveillance camera.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Susie makes a beeline for the back.
Where are you going? Susie, where are you going?
I want to see what's in Bob's office.
What?
I feel like I deserve to see. He never lets me in there.
None of us have ever been there.
You haven't? Not even Emily?
No. It's locked though. Emily tried to during the seance.
I thought it was only me. I just thought he didn't like me. I want to see. I'm going to try and pick the lock. Someone taught me to do that once on a YouTube video.
Susie, look, there's no audio on the camera, but I think Bob looks over the footage. I think that's why he gives Emily the keys sometimes. I think he just likes to watch. He's going to see you.
He sees everything. He sees my collection is.
Maybe.
He sees when I cry.
You cry here?
Sometimes by the paper towels.
Because of Zoe?
No. I've been hiding someone here. Do you think he can see that?
Susie looks straight at the video camera.
I want to mess that camera up. I want to eat it for dinner. I want to destroy the entire world just so I can destroy that one camera. I want to wash my teeth with it like it's mouthwash. I want to kill it.
Susie.
Okay, it's just a therapy exercise.
Susie, who are you hiding here?
Oh, my friend.
I saw someone earlier.
Oh, that probably wasn't her. I hit her super well.
Just a pair of eyes. I saw a pair of eyes. Why is she here?
She's waiting.
For what?
You promise not to tell?
Bob might see her on the footage.
Then we'll destroy it.
We can't do that.
We have to! We have to! We have to!
Okay. Susie, it's okay. What's she waiting for?
A prophecy.
Susie goes toward a crate of avocados and tomatoes. One by one, she collects them in her shirt. The ballerinas appear in an arranged secret dance. One by one, they collect them in their tutus. Francis is unearthed from them, a holy beam of light.
Isn't this so special?
Smoke covers the room. Zoe at the back of the supermarket. Boring, concrete, stupid. This could be an aisle converted to look like outside. Zoe slaps her hands against the supermarket walls until they scrape up, until they bleed a little bit. Her hair is slightly scorched. Then she begins to sink into a literal black hole. She shrieks.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
She grabs hold of the concrete ground. She slips all the way to her throat.
No.
Emily, keys in hand, makes her way to Zoe. Zoe stops sinking. Everything returns.
You're not working today. Did you see me sinking?
Sinking
Yeah.
into what?
The ground, I guess.
I've done that before.
Some? What?
I don't know what you want from me.
Why are you here?
Forgot something.
What?
Jesus, how far is that stick up your ass?
I have a stick up your ass.
Emily takes her shopping cart and rams it against the wall. Zoe stares at her.
When you did the seance, what kind of ghosts did you see?
They never came out.
Oh, but you said before.
I lied.
The girls stare at each other. Emily opens the back door and goes inside. The black hole reappears and Zoe sinks all the way into it. The campfire in aisle 3. Frances looks like she might have walked through the campfire. She looks like how a bonfire smells. Gretchen at the register. She keeps nervously looking over at Frances and Susie on the ground. Susie holds a magic 8-ball.
You should ask it a question.
Oh, I don't.
Ask it a question. Okay, I will. Hello, I'm Susie. How are you? Wait, I don't want that to be the one question I get to ask.
I think you get more than one question.
Oh, okay, great, good. Hello, I'm Susie. How are you? I would like to ask you to bring us a prophecy, please. Now what?
You shake it.
Oh, right. You may rely on it. Oh, that's good. Okay, so what is the prophecy? Signs point to yes. That's not a prophecy, I don't think.
You can only ask it yes or no questions.
What?
You can only ask it yes or no questions.
Is the prophecy about another revolution?
Frances puts her head on her knees. Susie shakes the magic 8-ball.
Ask again later. Hey, but I'm asking now! Is the prophecy about another revolution? Better not tell you now. Why?
Okay, you really gotta stop. I really feel like someone is gonna walk through the doors any minute.
A dry heat hits the supermarket. A gust of strong Santa Ana wind blows open the door, and with it comes leaves, plastic bags, ashes from Lewis's car. They all stop to watch, and then after a bit, Gretchen pulls out her pink plastic fan. It's broken. She goes to Zoe's station and pulls out her purple one.
Zoe's gonna be mad. Zoe's gonna be mad.
What?
Just that you're using her fan and you're gonna use her battery. She's gonna be mad.
Who is this person, Susie?
Hello.
Hello. Who are you? Aren't you like an adult with a home or a baby or something? So like, what are you trying to, what? What are you doing here?
Oh, I already asked her if she was going to bomb us and she said no. Just in case you thought.
You know, Susie's mom is like a really powerful lawyer, so if you tried to make her join a cult, her mom would like sue your ass or something.
My mom's not a lawyer.
What?
My mom's not a lawyer. She's in pharmaceuticals.
Well, whatever. She's not joining your cult.
I'm not a cult.
Whatever. You have really scary, beady yellow eyes, and it freaked me the fuck out, and I still don't know why you're here. And one time, these cultists locked my dad and my uncle in the movie theater, and my dad is telling me all the warning signs to a cult. And I'm looking at you, and I'm remembering your scary, beady yellow eyes and the fact that you're waiting for a prophecy and fucking cult mentality. So goodbye, Jesus freak. Goodbye, Kool-Aid lady. Goodbye, Patricia. Goodbye. Please leave. You're the one that's been watching me through the windows.
What?
Whatever.
Gretchen, you were all like crazy lady there. You were all like not Gretchen.
Whatever.
You keep saying that. You're all like cool girl. You're all like spooky, crazy demon lady.
Okay, Susie, I get it.
Gretchen lays her head down on the counter. Minutes pass. Susie shakes the magic 8-ball. Gretchen's head stays on the counter. Francis watches both of them. And then Emily enters from the back.
I swear, Gretch, these winds!
Another giant gust of winds knocks open the doors, and with a bang, so much rattles in. It's like a hurricane for a moment.
Holy shit! That's insane! Okay, that was totally me! I totally conjured that shit up right there! Okay, this is real eerie. You guys having a tea party or something?
They're waiting for a prophecy.
They're what?
They're waiting for a prophecy.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, that's so cool. What kind of prophecy?
None of your beeswax.
Okay, what? Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I was sworn to secrecy.
Okay, that is some cult shit.
Something happened to me when I was 14, and I've been running for weeks now, just trying to get to the right supermarket. I'm just trying to get to the right place, just trying to... I had a prophetic experience. I know what that sounds like, but I did. I did. I did answer the call. I'm trying to get it right this time.
I swear I've tried to have poetic experiences here, but I don't know, the lights, colors, super distracting.
Why are you both believing this bullshit? You heard voices, so what? You heard the voice of God?
No,
Emily stares at the surveillance camera.
it was like a gut feeling.
You're running from something? I should call someone. You're like 30 and you're whining to teenagers. That is so,
Criminal.
I don't know, inappropriate.
Susie stares at the surveillance camera.
Susie?
I want to destroy it, and he'll know. Won't he?
Susie destroys and devours the video camera. The ballerinas with sledgehammers destroy all parts of the supermarket. And when Susie is done,
Let's go into his office!
Fuck yeah!
Zoe enters. She looks changed. She looks flat and drowned. She looks smoky.
Something supernatural just happened to me outside, bitches.
Bob's office, framed by the big fantastical red curtain. The office is dark and we can't see shit. Can't see shit, so don't show us anything. It's mega dusty, we can smell it. Susie busts in, followed by Emily. She turns on the lights. Everywhere are vintage, dusty, old, creepy portraits of ballerinas. and maybe a few frames have the ballerinas from the supermarket poking their heads out. Susie takes this all in.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is the weirdo secret. Oh, he's like a fetishist, don't you think? He's like a fetishist.
Susie starts to cry. Emily doesn't know what to do. She points to one of the ballerinas, hopefully one of the real life ones.
Do you think he thinks I look like this?
I don't know.
Susie cries.
Do you want to look like this?
I thought we were going on an adventure. I thought we were gonna go uncover some magical passageway or find out Bob's in the FBI or the CIA.
Emily spots Bob's computer with the surveillance footage. She goes and sits at his desk. Susie tries to stop crying and puts her hands over her face. She doesn't even know why she's crying. She stops and then starts again. It's like an impulse. It's like exhaustion. Gretchen enters. She takes a moment to look around. She looks at Susie and then sees Emily with the computer.
That's the surveillance footage?
Oh yeah, baby.
I have a feeling. Is all the footage just me?
What?
Never mind.
Emily covers a hand over her mouth.
What? What?
Dude.
Emily faces the camera towards Gretchen. Susie is like a standstill avalanche full of snot. Gretchen points to the cameras.
That's my house and that. No.
What? What is that?
That's inside the freezer.
What are you holding?
A dollhouse.
Susie gets quieter.
Oh my God. That's. I don't know how to explain it. That's my point of view.
Susie looks at one of the pictures of ballerinas.
That's your thing, what?
Right there. That box, that's what it looks like behind my eyes. That's what I'm seeing right now. That's my eyes.
What are you talking about?
Right there.
There.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
No, look there.
Where?
Right there, right where you're pointing. Those are my eyes. The inside out of my eyes. That's everything I see.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe it isn't there. Susie?
Yeah.
Do you see my eyes there?
I don't see any eyes.
No, but like right there. Do you see me looking at you?
I see you looking at me.
No, but on the screen. Do you see yourself being looked at the way I am looking at you?
I don't think so.
It feels like there are a million eyes looking at me right now.
All of the ballerina's eyes look at Gretchen.
Hey, don't let Bob get into your head. He's old and sad and lonely, and dude, in 2 years you're gonna be at like Stanford or MIT or something, and you'll never ever even think about him again. You are hot shit, and ugly men can't be bigger than you.
Can we burn all the footage?
What?
I'm just joking. Or something. He's gonna know we were in his office. Don't you think?
Emily grabs a painting of a ballerina off the wall.
Dude, whatever, let's make him think he's going crazy.
Susie knocks everything off of Bob's desk.
Whoa.
And I want to be a part of the seance. I know you do the one that's after closing. I want to be part of one. I want to conjure up a ghost to haunt Bob.
You're fucking crazy, dude.
It's not even a real seance.
You are such a little Grinch today.
Hi, Gretchen, Grinch, Grinchy, Gretchen.
That's funny, Grinchy Gretchen.
Maybe the ghost can lead us to Francis's prophecy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like I get to live through something. I'm going to tell her she's going to feel so much better.
Susie rushes out. The ballerinas follow her in a way that is haunting. Susie can't shake the ballerinas off of her.
I am so glad I came in today. Hey, it's okay. There's no camera between your eyes or anything like that.
Emily smooches Gretchen's forehead and leaves. Gretchen closes her eyes and pinches the top of her nose. She squints. She makes a weird face. A voice can be heard. Gretchen, hear my call! Gretchen contorts. She wrestles with herself, and then she throws up. Zoe lies on the cold tile in the center of the supermarket. She lies maybe where the ash rainfall once was. Frances extends her hands across the register. Look, there are mangoes, there are blackberries, there are Frances's hands. Emily examines them. There's a layer of soot on Frances's hands that Emily has to brush away.
Don't look at them. They're so old.
Do you moisturize?
Of course. It just been around the block, you know?
No. I don't know. What does that mean?
I burn them a lot on the stove. And I use my fingernails to peel open cardboard boxes so they get all those little sticks right there. That's what that's from.
So, I thought you did something else with them.
No.
You know, I attract crazy. Like I am always getting strange characters. And one time, this woman at a bus stop gave me a jar of her own spit. And this man in Kentucky who had an eye patch, he told me he knew the future. And you know what he told me? He told me that when I turned 20, I was going to go through a transformative experience and have an immaculate conception and learn the truth to the universe. But I was 22 when he told me that. And he did not know. And I don't really think I have figured out that truth to the universe.
You're saying I'm the crazy that you attract?
Oh, but no, I didn't mean it like that.
Zoe rolls over. Emily keeps holding Frances's hand.
You're older than the other girls.
Yeah.
Susie enters from the back.
A little bit.
Guys, I'm ready.
No, yeah, they're pretty. They're little.
Are you ready? Don't do it without me.
Red.
Sure.
Wait, guys. We have to talk to the ghost.
It's in a sec.
It's going to be my fault.
You didn't get your prophecy like that last time, right?
No, this is just for fun.
Oh, for fun.
Your lifeline is long. It's like you're ancient or something. Wow, it just goes on and on and on.
Wait, I want to see. Oh, wow.
Susie and Emily look at Frances's long-ass lifeline. Zoe makes a crazy noise. She shoots up.
I think I'm sick.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're all sweating.
We need to start the seance before Zoe barks all over everything.
I'm not going to barf.
Where's Gretchen? Gretchen!
Ah, shit, I'm on my Ouija board.
You need it?
I mean, I don't know.
What did you say?
We could just improvise.
What did you say?
I said I left my Ouija board at home.
Oh no! Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna just improvise.
Oh, we're gonna need candles and take the lights out. And we're gonna need to like sit in a circle or something.
We should do it in an hour.
And there's not enough room, but
Zoe lies back down. Emily gathers candles from the home goods aisle. Susie and Emily peel open the little cardboard boxes and set up the candles. The ballerinas light the matches sneakily. Shh. Bang, the lights go out. Just the candlelight.
Gretchen!
I think she needs to be alone right now.
But shouldn't this be like a group activity, right?
Dude, I don't think she's
Susie, she's not coming. Let it the fuck go.
So, we need to sit here, I think. We should, Zoe, come sit in the circle.
I'm not moving.
But we need to hold hands.
I don't feel good. I'm not moving. Jesus Christ.
Do you guys think I should call Gretchen again?
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
A giant gust of wind rattles the doors, but not enough to open them. Another gust of wind rattles the doors, but not enough to open them.
Should we go check on that?
It's fine.
But, maybe it's a spirit trying to get in.
No, we haven't started that yet.
Oh. So when are we starting?
I mean, now.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Gretchen sneaks in. She makes her way to aisle 3. She's still making scary faces. She can't control herself. Her whole body is cramped and contorted. and she needs to find space to calm down. So she slides down the aisle. She puts her head to her knees. It is almost like she's praying, but she's not.
Did you guys know? I went through a black hole just then. And I saw demons. I saw wolves.
Shh, we're starting. Is there someone here? If there is someone here, reveal yourself to us.
Nothing, 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 nothing. Then Zoe starts to convulse. Zoe is fucking possessed.
Holy shit, I'm fucking possessed.
Spirit, have you entered our friend Zoe? She's speaking it.
I'm possessed. Something has crawled into my brain. Shit, I feel it. I saw things.
I don't think she's speaking.
Spirit, will you fuck Bob up? Will you haunt Bob forever because he's old and boring and gross? And because one time he stuck his tongue in my ear in a room full of people, and he made it look like he was kissing my cheek while he just swirled it around in there, and his hand was so tight on my waist, and his arm was around my neck, and I kept looking at all of these people, and I was so afraid that they were gonna think that I was having an affair with this man. I mean, but it's not like it was anything worse than that. And I tried to tell my mom about it once, but I ended up crying. And she was like, "What's the matter?" And I was like, "I'm just having a really hard time at work." And she said to remember that this is all temporary. This is all just temporary. Spirit, do you have Francis's prophecy? Do you have the prophecy meant for Francis in this grocery store?
Nothing. Zoe convulses. Nothing. Zoe convulses. Nothing. Zoe convulses.
Please, I could really use one.
Gretchen makes scary faces at nothing. She makes her face look not like her face. She gets weird. The doors fly open. Wind swirls, hot winds that could carry fire, dry heat, terrible heat, something insufferable. Everything strobes, everything gets smoky, everything gets colorful, and Gretchen is contorting her whole body. Zoe convulses. Emily convulses. Susie convulses. Francis convulses. They are taking over.
Gretchen, hear my call.
Gretchen, eyes are watching you.
Gretchen, eyes are watching you. Gretchen, eyes are watching you.
Gretchen, ghosts are watching you.
Gretchen, watch out. Ghosts are watching you.
Gretchen, they are going to tell you that nothing is there.
Gretchen, they're going to tell you to let go, let go, let go, let go, let go.
But you are going to feel them haunting you, Gretchen.
You're going to feel them haunting you.
Forever there will be all these ghosts haunting you.
Don't act like they're not there, Gretchen.
Everyone else is going to act like they're not there. You have to see them, really see them. And you have to protect yourself. And you have to see them coming. And you can't let them sneak up on you. And you can't let them destroy you.
Don't let them come back to haunt you, Gretchen.
Gretchen, you're right. Gretchen, let yourself see the ghost. Use your power against the ghosts that are watching you.
3,000 ghosts appear in aisle 3. The prophecy leaves. Gretchen stands still. Winds come and go. Winds come and go. The girls watch the doors. And then they watch Gretchen. The winds calm down.
That was supposed to be for me.
No, it was for me.
Guys, something is still possessing me.
Do you think we can get it back? Do you think we can get another one?
Oh, I don't think we should do that again.
I can feel it crawling all over me.
That shouldn't have been.
That was so embarrassing. Can we just forget that ever happened? I feel like that was supposed to happen in private. You weren't supposed to see that.
Alone. I was so alone. And you. You just hear this call like it's a given, like it's your birthright. That should happen for me. Did you even know what this did to me? Do you understand what this is? Everyone is seeing you and knowing you. You. I was so alone. No one was seeing me. No one knowing me. But everyone fucking looking at me. And I was fucking sick. All these eyes and all these voices. And I was sick and up it and all these houses. All these houses had all these windows. And all these windows were just looking like they had known I did something wrong. Like they knew I didn't lead this revolution because I chose to be this stupid, ordinary person who wants to be touched so bad and gets touched by all the wrong things. And why couldn't this one thing be burned down? Why couldn't I just destroy? All these voices telling me to rebuild, and I just want to destroy. I had 3 years of this, and I just want to destroy. I don't even know what I was supposed to be fighting for.
The girls are scared of Francis. Francis feels like a predator, and then
There's a different spirit in me. It's trying to speak through me. I can feel it crawling all over me. It must have attached to me in my black hole. It's eating my brain. It's making my brain feel microwaved. It's making it feel like mush.
Zoe convulses. Everyone steps back from her. In the center of the candle, Zoe thrashes. Her eyes roll back in her head. She moves so quick, so scary, and she is possessed.
When I loved you, it was so intense. I had to take a long walk every time you posted a picture on Instagram. But you didn't post pictures of yourself. You posted like the Rocky Mountains or a boat you saw in Montana, and I didn't even think that the pictures were that impressive. I just loved you a lot. I loved you so much, it was volcanic. I loved you so much that fires burst out across California. I loved you so much, I wanted to lick your face, and I wanted you to own my pussy. I can't communicate how one teenage body loves another. I can't imagine being anyone owning me the way that you own me. I have tried for so long to not belong to you, but I do.
Zoe comes to. Everyone is looking at her. Late into the night, big cardboard moon. The Santa Ana winds drone. The fires seem calmer now. Susie enters in her ballet outfit. She tries to dance, but she can't shake the feeling that someone, something, somewhere is watching her. She tries to dance, and she finds herself posing like portraits of ballerinas in Bob's office. This freaks her out. She tries to dance, but she stares through us. She grows so frustrated, but she keeps trying, and the supermarket dissolves and it's the early the next morning. Everyone looks hungover. The supermarket looks hungover. There's a weird calm over everything. Zoe presses her forehead against the checkout, ass out. Susie reorganizes the magazines. And when no one is looking, she tears off little pieces of the magazines and puts them into her pocket. Gretchen on the floor against her own checkout. She uses Zoe's purple fan. Zoe occasionally eyes this. Emily, not in her work clothes, flips through her paychecks near the front.
We're going to that basketball court.
I really hate that basketball court.
It's just a dumb basketball court.
I can't explain it. It just sucks.
You can't hate something without being able to explain it.
You can. Like I hate the third floor bathroom at school. I just feel like someone died there. And I hate Eleanor's bedroom. It was like old people soap. And one time Aaron J gave me a really creepy look in that bedroom.
It kind of looked
Like this.
Gretchen tries to give the look.
Well, I can't really replicate it, but it just was.
Well, you can all come. A college party?
It's not a college party because Emily's not in college.
It's just a little something.
Gretchen refuses to start working.
Raj, are you feeling okay?
Yes.
A moment, everyone doing their thing.
Okay, well, I should go.
I can't believe you showed up this morning for that.
Guys, should we put Bob's office back in order before he comes back?
No.
Do you feel like you're still maybe a little
No, actually, I feel like sex. I feel like power. I feel like the sunglasses emoji. I feel cool. I feel like someone who says motherfucker. I feel like that. Don't you think that I'm that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going. Basketball court tonight? Reg?
Maybe.
Emily leaves. A few moments pass. Zoe watches the clock, and then she unlocks the doors. She exits to the back. Susie takes a deep breath. After a minute, Shania Twain plays over the loudspeakers. Susie finishes with the magazines. She goes to restock something. Gretchen is alone. A ghost enters. Gretchen squeezes her eyes tight. She doesn't want to see the ghost, and she waits and waits and waits until the ghost goes away. But he doesn't go away. He's just somewhere within the aisles watching her. The doors sting. Francis enters. Hello.
Hello.
A ballerina lights a match.
Do you smell smoke?
The scene transitions. Everyone is gone. The dollhouse reappears from the freezer. A light on in the bathroom window. Party music muffled.
Do you smell smoke?
I don't worry about it. There's lots of fireworks around here.
There's nothing to celebrate right now.
There's always something to celebrate.
You want a ciggy?
No, that's okay. I have asthma.
All right. I always forget that.
You see that pink house?
I like the garden. All those petunias, right? Petunias?
Yeah, petunias. The house used to be my house.
No shit.
Yeah, they used to do this thing. They used to do a winter wonderland for Christmas. We'd put reindeer on our lawn.
Next to the petunias?
Yeah, next to the petunias. I took a little walk over there. I looked in the windows. All the lights were off. I hid in the petunias and I just looked in. I look crazy probably. I look crazy looking in the windows. I just felt like a fish in a party. I needed some air. I just felt like a fish in there.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just a little fish in a fish pool.
Frances enters. She lights a bit of the dollhouse on fire. Noises in the party. Voices.
We were all out back and saw like fire and smoke and everything just went up in flames.
Frances lights another part of the dollhouse on fire.
Can't you feel the smoke? Can't you feel it crawling in your lungs?
The entire dollhouse goes up in flames. Someone screams.
Holy shit!
Wait. I want to watch it burn.
You want to what?
I want to watch it
Shit,
burn.
shit.
I want to watch it
Shit,
burn all the way down.
shit. You're a fucking psychopath.
I just want
You're
to
a
watch
fucking psychopath.
it. I just really want to.
Combustion. Screaming. Back in the supermarket.
Francis, do you smell smoke?
The ballerina throws the match, and then the supermarket spontaneously combusts. Everything is on fire. Gretchen stands in the middle of it all. Frances stands in the doors. They stare at each other. Susie screams from the back, "Let time pass. Let everything burn all the way down to the fucking ground. Let it fill up our lungs. Let it consume us too."
Gretchen?
Zoe enters on fire.
Look, Gretchen, I'm on fire. I'm on fire and it feels incredible.
The sky is a burnt orange. The moon is a burnt orange. Hills and grass are a burnt orange. The horizon is a burnt orange turning purple. The Santa Ana winds are gone. The highway, the desert, no car headlights. Susie appears on the remains of the conveyor belt.
Someday, I'll be so grown up with my very own prophecy. I'll be bursting. I'll be on fire. And then people will start to look at me funny in a different way than they look at me funny now. And over time, I will not have thoughts. I will not have feelings. Somewhere in the corner, deep into my stomach, a glimmer will be there. Something to tell me to watch out for the thing that's behind me. Something to protect me from danger. So I'll be too polite to say, "Hey, get away from me," or "Hey, I don't like that," or "Hey, that's weird and suspicious," or "Hey, who in the motherfucking fuck in the motherfucking shit no real life person will say these things to me. I'll say, ooh, this feeling is weird. I'm gonna say there was so much power in the look that that man just gave me. There's something sinister behind the eyes. Something invisible will be trying to infiltrate me. And it won't be a tangible thing. It won't be something I can hold in my hands and offer up to people. So I will be happy to receive my prophecy. I will wait for it, and then one day I will forget it.
She tries to light a match, and she tries to light a match, and she tries to light a match, and she tries, and